Hello everybody, um, I am back. As you can see, I'm not dead, I'm back. I'm doing well, but skip what happened, but I'm back. And today, we are playing Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn. It's gonna be episode 1 of our Millennium Dawn series. Playing as Azerbaijan. We're sitting over here in the Caucasus. Last time I played was a while. It was as Austria-Hungary was the last video. You guys loved it. But we're going to Azerbaijan. Let's get this game rolling. We're not wasting any time here. I'm back, and let's start this off with a bang. A lot of stuff going on in the world right now, so I have to be very careful on what I say, on what our plans are. You can kind of probably already tell what our plans are. As Azerbaijan, it will be probably to kind of reach an agreement with Turkey, and get rid of the rebel scum in the Nagorno-Karabakh region. The rebel scum. These Armenians have taken over parts of our land, and we will remove them either by force or they will just have to peacefully agree with our values. So we are going to hire our General Zakari Haznov. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. I mean, if you want to correct me, go ahead. I don't really care. But before we get started, drop a like and subscribe. I'm back. I will be here for a while. I don't know how long. I don't know what the upload schedule will be. But we're here. And we are ready to go. Azerbaijan, our leader, Haydar Aliyev. I think that's how you pronounce it. Our first focus is going to be 35 days, called the state. Azerbaijan is a young state, and it matters are not always mature, one might think, but you need to be settle still. Era of Aliyev. For research, this is right when the new DLC kind of dropped, so we have the international market. I might be using that. Might be buddying up with a certain country. Not going to be pointing any names here, but definitely a couple of countries that would love to sell me their weapons for some reason. To fight some rebels that we have in our area, in our home. So I don't really know what to do with this kind of new DLC to me, but we're going to start off with microprocessors because that's going to get us research speed. And the faster we can make guns, the better. So we are actually going to be researching the AK-47. I mean, what would this do? Just kind of product efficiency for 0.08. We're not really making a lot of political power. We're a non-power. We don't really have any stability. We're a police state. It's not really looking so good. So we're just gonna research it without that. Let's put up some airplanes, because I know we have those. Let's put up our multi-role fighters and our strike fighters. We'll leave the cast, because I think there's decisions here that I can use that require that. Extensive decision kind of branch here. I don't think we're going to be joining the EU or anybody like that, so we're just going to get rid of those messages. We're kind of going off on our own. This is kind of new to me. I never used them, but it just kind of gives you, your own kind of private military, so it kind of just gives you a couple of units that you can use. I don't think we should be able to, I don't know if we will actually use them, just because we already have 17 divisions of infantry, of motorized infantry, is this? Kind of motorized infantry. So we won't really be using those. I don't think we're going to have a nuclear program unless if we just absolutely go ham in the Caucasus and conquer Abkhazia, South Ossetia, Georgia, Armenia, like if we just kind of go ham in here, and then maybe we can buddy up to Turkey and NATO, and then take out Iran. Maybe that's a better um, goal to do. Maybe kind of take over this kind of region, buddy with Turkey and NATO, take out Iran, get some of our cores back because we got 6.94 million Azerbaijanis in the province of Azerbaijan that is held by Iran. If we could take that, that would be amazing. Maybe help out Kurdistan along the way, you know, give them some of these territories. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but that's at least the plan, maybe. Plans can always change. Foreign influence, I think Russia will hold the most, but we have a lot more influence in our country than any other place. Russia has the most in Turkey, Israel, US, Iran. I don't think we'll need this, but I'll just keep it open. I don't think we'll need any Azeri political decisions just yet until October 2004. Foreign arms market, they have their own arms market right here that we can't access because we're not buddy with any of these guys. We will be. But for focuses, we're going to go down the state. And then I think the economy is probably the best route to go. I've already looked through this focus tree, but I played Azerbaijan a couple of times. But it's like my first time like actually playing it. Like I just kind of looked through some stuff. I think we'll go down the economy, revive old Soviet plants, or we'll go down the economy, then get rid of some of our corruption, and then revive old Soviet plants, go down here, and then down here, and then probably the cult of Lviv, more than likely. Okay, this is our Nagorno-Karabakh conflict decisions. We are going to save up our political power so we are able to kind of use these decisions here. Like we got conduct aerial recon, we need 2 multi-rolls in our stockpile. We can conduct a dig-in, which will gain or lose readiness. That will kind of give us a buff or boost to when we inevitably go to war with them. We can ask for a debt bailout. I don't think we will right now because we only have 13 billion in debt. It's not that bad. Our economy is terrible. Our economy is trash. That's why we're going to be going down there so we can start making money, pay off our debt. Because we're already, well, it's not really a lot on debt right now, but it's still chipping at our kind of profit that we could be making. So we're just going to keep that 1 billion in there. So far, we're only 13 billion in debt. We got nothing for foreign investments wise. This on speed 3, but this is YouTube. Got to play it on speed 4 because I have to go quickly, pretty much. So things happening around the world. Nothing yet. This is going to be big though. Like kind of the election that can either go both ways. We're just looking. We got into more debt. That's kind of all. If I look, yeah, Somalia is still broken. There's really nothing going on at all. Our troops should be fully stocked on supplies. We had a ton. Normally you start off a lot, so main battle tanks, APCs, CNC, ATGMs, small arms, utility vehicles. Our biggest needs that we kind of gotta get those. We can take some decisions here. We are going to start questioning locals in the Nagorno-Karabakh region. I don't know what this will do. We're just going to be questioning some of the locals. As you know, we're just trying to get maybe a bit of intel on what they got here in the region. Like Armenia, sure, you can be a state for now, but we don't like Artsakh here. Artsakh. Pretty much Nagorno-Karabakh. We don't like them here. We don't want them here, pretty much. And they have encroached on our land. They get a bit, like, their focus tree is the generic one. just except that they added kind of this here, an interesting proposal. One of the ministers reached out and said that a few organizational law changes might be made to optimize performance in our educational facilities, though it will require some personal connection to move forces. So we gained corrupt education management, education costs minus 50%. Minus 50% of that doesn't really do much. I mean, what is that? Like 4.3-ish? That wouldn't really cut down our debt. 80% nothing happens. 20% that our corruption goes up and just life becomes even worse. You know what? We take risks here. It didn't go up as of right now, as we know. It didn't go up. And it cut in half. Okay. That works. The state, so era of Lviv, Azerbaijan. You guys can read that. Just pause the video and read it if you really want to. Yeah. So the state, and now we're gonna go the economy. That's actually gonna give us $1.48 billion. Okay, so one thing. This is how I fail this. Either by capitulation, or I get over like a certain number of debt, because that, like, just having so much debt, because debt doesn't really penalize you really in any way, except for that your economy is just bad. Like, it just doesn't penalize you. So I'm just gonna like kind of put it upon myself to kind of, if my debt gets too bad, we'll have to either like take drastic measures, like, hey, we're building the economy, but we just have so much debt. But like, at least it's not as bad as it can get. Like, the United States is terrible with their debt. I'm pretty sure we might be able to get to see it. I'm not sure if you do or not, but their debt is terrible. Yeah, 94 billion in debt. Like, I don't think we'll get to that much bad, but like, if we get to like $2 to $3 trillion worth of debt, just call the run over, and then we'll probably start off new. But that's kind of like the only like way that we can truly like lose this, is if that happens. We questioned the locals. I think it brought our tension up. It brought our readiness up. We can speak against science, we can invest in the NKR, we can bail out. Or we just wait the 8 days and we can do more. Foreign arms market. We still can't buy any because we need opinion. We're about to get opinion with Turkey by doing the Soviet plants and kind of building up the oil industry. Which, of course, you know, there's 59, there's a base of 45. Okay, one of the construction companies reached out and asked if they can bypass some laws to provide the best results possible. So civilian industry construction speed. I think we should lease civilian complexes, and then we should do industrial projects. It's gonna bring our debt, like our deficit, a ton, but we need to start building, even if it's that. So I think we got to take the risk. We got to take the chance. And it went up to 9. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, that was probably the worst possible outcome, but now we at least have factories. Friendly chat gone wrong. So we talked to the locals, and they snitched out on us. Heavy fire. They snitched on us. This actually decreases our level of readiness. And we're going to question them again in the hopes that that doesn't happen. Because, you know, why would we do two things, like, just expect a different outcome? Like, we're not insane over here. But yeah, we have oil, which could easily be sold, but we just need the right partners to sell it to. We're actually exporting 2 of our oil. to Lithuania and who was it? Lithuania and Hungary are buying our oil. Soon enough, hopefully Turkey and these bigger powers would want to buy our oil. Russia probably won't want to. I'm pretty sure they got a ton of it. Like, I just click a province and there's more than likely oil in it. Like, there, there's oil. I thought I saw, like, yeah, 129. They probably won't buy our fuel. The countries that don't have it, like Turkey, they might be buying our oil. Like, they don't got a lot of it here. I don't think they have any oil. No. It doesn't seem like that Turkey has any oil that they have access to, so hopefully they want to buy some. I think Hungary might. They don't, and then it was Lithuania. I don't think Lithuania does either. No. So Lithuania just doesn't, like, those two countries are buying our oil and is getting us civilian factories out of it, and now we got Slovakia buying our oil. We're getting civilian factories from people trading our oil, because we have a lot of oil. And if we can exploit said oil makes our economy run. That's kind of the plan. Oil is going to be our rock, and we gotta use it. We gotta, I'm on a ramble about oil, but I mean, still. So we're gonna do offensive doctrine, because, we're gonna go to war and all that. Little do they know we're going to war, but, Panzer expert. And we're kind of all trained up here. We have most of our troops have full fighting strength. This guy over here doesn't, just because he's a wimp. And, so we got to start lowering our corruption now, just because now it's at a 9. That is terrible. Like, we're losing a lot of money. Like, our taxes are high. As soon as we can start getting our oil exported and sold, like 2001 in November will be our first civilian factory, like our first civilian factory built. It'll probably go to tax costs. But I mean, like, who cares? And like, we can build up the infrastructure, get 7 more oil out of it. That's what we're going to be doing. If we can use these bigger places, like if we can get this 6.94 million manpower, perfect. There's the economy. We're going to do repressions done right. It will lower our corruption as we build up our political power, which we need a lot of. We're gonna let's question the locals again, just because, we want to know what they want. We need to know what they're thinking. Georgia goes to the commies, right? Georgia goes emerging, which is pretty much just the communists. They got their own focus tree. They were actually on the list of, if I can find it, there it is. They were also on the list of countries that I'd be willing to play as, just because it's super extensive. It's just a big old focus tree. But Azerbaijan, ooh, Turkey. No, this Turkish something or another. I don't even know what that was. Of course, Cyprus split up into 2. And Libya, I forgot they had their little they still have their civil war going on. Guinea, Libya. The Armed Revolutionary Forces of... the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council. Whew, that's a lot of words. We could move our trade law to globalized trade economy. Taxes will go down. More resources to the market and resource export modifier. We're doing that. We are going to go to a trade-based economy, which will get us 1 more civilian factory. We're already getting 3 from trading. Friendly chat gone wrong. Yeah. We'll probably do it again. We'll probably start chatting with different local. Done right. Repression's done right. There we go. Corruption gone. Not gone, but corruption reduced. We're going to go revive this old Soviet oil plants. That'll give us plus 6 more oil that can be out in the market. That is getting traded by a ton of people. Slovakia is eating up our oil. And if we can find more places to use it, I mean, we're going to lose 5.63 billion, don't get me wrong. But then these guys are going to like us more. And we're going to get more resources, resource gain efficiency, fuel gain, and then justify war goal time, which is really good. Okay, so Arctic Gustan gravely insults our nation. In a viral video spread on Twitter and Facebook, Arctic Gursan got caught on tape telling a group of ministers the following joke about the Azeri leader, Lviv. One day, Lviv was walking around with his camel. Suddenly, Lviv meets an Arkazi traveler. Why in the name of Allah are you walking around with this donkey? Lviv, are you blind? Can't you see? This is not a donkey. Arkazi traveler quickly replies, shut up, Lviv. I was talking to the camel. This dog should learn to keep his tongue. That is an insult to our people. Large company bankrupt. I didn't even get to click. I have no clue what it picked for me. Okay, so it picked the one where we lose international bank support. Okay, whatever. But why would he insult our nation? Like, okay, so we're actually going to start questioning more locals, you know, just to get him questioning. But after we revive Soviet oil plants, I think we're going to go down the Turkey-Georgian agreement, which Turkey will get influence. They'll get us better opinion, more construction speed, and even more construction speed. We'll get 5% construction speed, or 10. I don't know how that works. We either get 10 or 5 construction speed. Making a pipeline through Georgia and Turkey will allow us to sell even more oil, because we'll also get construction speed. Then we'll invest in the refineries. Or no, we'll go Georgia, Turkey, economy forum, money stimuluses, invest in the refineries, construction, gradual oil, poverty relief, fly with the market, and then go down kind of this here, like the Man and the Cult of Lviv, and kind of work with those. And then maybe the sword, because Lviv will more than likely die. Yep, Lviv will die. I was already looking at that, a new Lviv. And there's multiple chances here that we get to attack Abkhazia and Armenia. But we gotta kind of be prepared for that. Like, we need to know, like, when we want to strike. We have built up a ton of debt. I mean, we'll pay it back. That's the thing. We know we will. But that's definitely one of the things that I want to do, is pay back our debt and kind of secure, per se, the region of Armenia and Abkhazia. And then, not Abkhazia. Abkhazia is down up here. Sorry. Nagorno-Karabakh. Kind of secure those regions, because Russia won't declare war on us. I don't think they will. Because if we declare on Armenia, which is in CSTO, if the CSTO falls, we're gun-ho, we're going all in. But I don't think Russia will, because we can just hold defensive lines. Like, if I have to, I can start recruiting troops. I think I will. We will train up a couple, at least one division. I mean, because we can pull back some troops, which actually help on supply. And we just kind of defend the mountain tiles here. We can defend these 4 mountain tiles. Which, I mean, they got armored divisions, which I don't think we'll do well against. But I mean, we can put up a fight. Which, you know, revive the old Soviet plants. Let's economy forum. And I'll get back to you guys when something finishes. So we are no longer affected from the corrupt education management, which that will just raise our prices on everything, but we at least got a break there. I'm just hoping that we get another one of those events and we'll start questioning more locals. Just because it's 20 command power, we get a lot of it anyway. I haven't checked our new trade deal, see if anybody else is buying our Germany. That's a big buyer right there. Now we have 5 civilian factories, and this will be done on August 2001. That's a big seller. Germany is actually buying our oil. I don't think I would have ever expected that. I mean, I don't know if they have any oil reserves. No, they don't, but that's a big buyer right there, Germany. So we're just selling our oil to Europe at this point. Like, all the places that we are selling to don't... Oh, okay. Some laws need to be... This is the education one again. Do I risk it? We're risking it for the biscuit. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. I think I got it. I don't think it changed anything. Let's go. Okay, another break. China joins the World Trade Organization. This is big. That is big. How about they buy some of our oil? I mean, I know they got some, but like, our oil is the best, right? Do they have any? Oh yeah, they got a ton. But our oil is just better, you know? Our oil is going to be our economy. Civilian construction schemes, that doesn't really help us, because now this will be bumped up to 2002, which, you know, I don't really like, but, I mean, if we can... Ooh, somebody stopped buying our oil. Germany stopped buying our oil. They were probably training some troops and they just needed it, but, at least we have some reliable trade partners in Lithuania, Hungary, and Slovakia. All NATO members, by the way, except for Lithuania. As we now know in today's day, they are a NATO member. So future NATO members, all NATO members are buying our oil, which is great. We're going to start questioning more locals. So with this, we're going to lose 3.72 billion, but we are actually going to gain 4.65 in investments. We still got a lot of money out right now. We're still losing a lot, but we will be cutting all that down. Now it's another thing. Before I start a war, I want my debt to be very, very low, because when we start up a war, our net income is going to go through the roof. Like, it's going to be terrible. Like, it's not even going to be an income, it's going to be more of a deficit. But I think that would bring us down to zero stability. I mean, we have no stability because of defeat in the Karabakh War. Where is that one? Right there, defeat in the Karabakh War. 20 stability, that's a lot. So then we're going to go money stimulates. Money stimulus, which will actually give us 5.20. And now we actually have a bit of investments. What do you mean? We have a bit of international investments, which isn't getting us anything wise. But like, we can ask to build in Abkhazia here. Like, we could just take out a loan. I would call it a loan, and we can go try to build something in there. Like Bosnia here, we're actually going to pause the game. We're actually going to take out a loan. It's going to be a loan, so we have to pay it back. I'm going to take out a loan of 10 billion and actually try to invest in the infrastructure of Bosnia, because they normally accept it. Normally. They did. Okay, so they accepted it. And maybe? Did they? You guys want to accept our investment? Did you accept it? Yes. So we're actually now making 0.014 billion. So about a couple thousand, 104,000 or something like that. In 1,400 in our infrastructure that we just got done building in Bosnia, which now means that will start building up over time, hopefully, and it will cut down on our deficit that we have here, which is kind of spiraling out of control. Like, when we get the money stimulus, we'll probably be putting that. We'll probably take on another, like, $3 million loan and probably invest it in maybe Turkey, or we invest it in Bosnia again, because like I said, they will more than likely take it, and it's cheap to do so. Because, like, if I tried it in a place like Georgia or Abkhazia or Armenia, they more than likely won't, because we're kind of the big guys. Our AK-47s have research, but we can't build any of them, which sucks. I mean, we could now research better guns, and we could put them to the market. We could try to sell weapons. I think that's actually might be the play. Because we won't be able to sell any. Like, I don't think we'll be able to sell because we don't have any market access to use. Yeah, so I need to kind of negotiate with some countries here, like Turkey might let us now. I mean, like, we'll need to... So if we maybe get more buddy-buddy with them? I'm not sure what the... Oh, so if we actually... So when we join NATO, we'll more than likely do that, or attempt to join NATO. If we're in the same faction, which will be NATO, we'll be able to sell to other countries. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm guessing it might conflict with the whole arms market system that they got. But now we're going to do the Turkey-Georgian agreement, and do we take out another loan? I'm going to take out another loan of $3 billion, and we are going to be investing even more into the infrastructure of Bosnia, which they took it, and now our deficit is lower. Like, we're going to be building up these countries, definitely helping them, which will actually help us in the long term, which helps them as well. And we will be doing the Turkey-Georgian agreement. Afghanistan is still stable on the front. And I don't think there's anything else to really do. So I'll cut. Actually, never mind. I won't be cutting. The American election. George Bush is now the president. So they have brought in George W. Bush, not George H.W. Bush, George W. Bush. This is the American focus tree. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't even want to get involved, but, like, the Iranian one, they updated this as well. I don't think in the not last update, but, like, the update before that, they added this whole entire section here. Like, they unlocked all this stuff here. Like, you could go traditional Iran, build up, like, this is what I'm talking about. You could go through kind of the phases of your oil, or you could just straight up overthrow the government, which hasn't happened yet, surprisingly. We will be questioning more locals about, you know, what's going on. Do you know what's going on here? No, what you guys should be doing is leaving our land, which you are squatting on. How many are ethnic Azerbaijanis? About 150,000 Azerbaijanis are stuck in Armenian control. So, you know, that's great. But yeah, like I was saying, if we can sell our oil, if we can get way better weapons, we can sell that. We have a lot of things that we can sell. all by things, I mean we can sell our oil, and that's just about it. I mean, there's nothing in Azerbaijan, Armenia, or Iran, sorry, not Armenia, Iran, that like, I don't even know why they even have that. That's supposed to be our territory. But we'll see. Yet again, research slots. This is why we need a GDP. This is why we need to start growing our economy instead of losing it. I mean, we're not able to ask for any more debt bailouts just because we don't have a great enough debt to GDP ratio. We could have at the beginning, but I just didn't want to, because it would cost us political power, which we wouldn't be able to jump down. Okay, guys, we're gonna start questioning even more locals. I'm back. I mean, there's nothing that really went on. We're 10 days away from the Georgian-Turkish agreement, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this on speed 5 so we can get through that, just because we're kind of getting a bit high on time here for the video. Just kind of want to get this wrapped up and out to you guys. You guys should be seeing this on Monday, about Monday-ish. You guys should be seeing this. Lebanon has formed a new government. I mean, it still doesn't help that they have terrorists, mind you, in their south. There is the Turkey-Georgian agreement. So we're going to be investing into the refineries, but I think we made some good progress for this first year. Each episode, I think I'm going to do about a year in game. We made great progress this first year. Like I said, I am back, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys showed me a ton of love. About a year ago-ish is when I last uploaded. I don't even really know. It's been a very long time. You guys showed me a lot of love. I want to see even more love. I want to see all that support. I want to get to 100 subscribers by the end of this year. So like I said, guys, I thank you so much for watching. And as always, see you guys next time. Sergeant 7 Gaming here. Out, comrades.